Campaign 2016. In the race for the White House, candidates are not only campaigning for votes, but also battling over who will serve as delegates at the national convention. Brooke Silva Braga has more on both parts of the campaign.
A group of Wyoming Republicans gathered Saturday to choose 14 delegates to send to the national GOP convention. Ted Cruz, whose supporters dominated the event, appeared in person.
And I ask you to please support the men and women on this slate.
Donald Trump again denounced the delegate selection process. At a rally in upstate New York ahead of Tuesday's primary, he called on Republican leaders to reform the system.
You're going to have a rough July at that convention. You better get going, and you better straighten out the system, because the people want their vote.
John Kasich also spent the day in New York, stopping by a Manhattan deli and earlier visiting a synagogue on Long Island.
But I didn't want to make a political talk. I just wasn't interested. You go in a synagogue, you talk about faith, I think.
Bernie Sanders had a similar view of his trip to the Vatican, telling CBS News his 5-minute meeting with the Pope 3 days before the primary in New York, where a third of voters are Catholic, wasn't about politics.
If I was really being political, I'd be in New York City right now and not here in Rome. For me, the issues that the Pope is talking about are issues that I've been talking about for many, many years.
Hillary Clinton held an organizing event in Los Angeles. The California primary is still weeks away. In New York, Brooke Silva Braga, CBS 4 News.
Now, at her event in Los Angeles, protesters interrupted Hillary Clinton 3 times.